as I was driving over here tonight, I was thinking, what questions could I ask? Because as you all can imagine, there are lots of questions I could ask regarding locating the treasure, which from a research point of view is basically our job, and lots of opportunities to judge oneself, possibly, at least in prior ways of thinking, lots of opportunities for others to judge us. And I just realized with all of these tools, there really is no need for that whatsoever.
We thank you. You will also discover certain ideas of the culture in the area you call Portugal. That will awaken some past memories for you.
Well, that's very interesting that you mentioned that. I was not aware of that, but I'm very, very aware of the excitement that Spain has always held for me.
Yes.
I have been there before.
Oh, yes.
But this particular, this time.
I know.
But this particular time, even though I've been invited many times before, this is the time. I'm truly, truly ready as a being. And there is incredible synchronicity going on right now with a parallel dimension that I'm very much aware of as a nun in Spain right now. And the reason that I am so desiring to speak Spanish now here is that I had agreed to take a vow of silence. I have agreed to take a vow of silence there for certain disagreements with the church, etc. And now I find that priests are probably going to be assisting me in my translations, which I also find very interesting, and so on and so on. One thing I would like to share with you is that one of the tools you have taught us is that experiences that we used to label negative or positive, but particularly negative, were opportunities to learn. And I have experimented with that so much now that I really feel that tool is mine. And as I was driving down here tonight, I realized now that that is really my tool, now I have something positive to look forward to, and that is an opportunity to learn. In other words, I don't need to view just the negative things as opportunities to learn. I already know that. So now everything is an opportunity to learn, which probably I knew, but I was always focusing on the negative part of it. So there isn't anything negative anymore.
Well, thank you.
As you have shared with us before.
By the way,
yes?
The Gilded Cross belonged to you.
Woo. Is that why my name is Faith, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm moving on down this list here. It's all related, but I tried to get organized. I am getting organized here. Okay. Even though I don't have any questions for you, I certainly invite your co-creation and perceptions having to do with this particular venture we're on.
I have just given it to you. The Gilded Cross belonged to you.
All right.
Are you operating out of the area that is called Cadiz?
That is unknown at this particular time.
All right. Will you take a trek to the Pyrenees?
Well, this is underwater treasure, so I rather doubt that.
We shall see.
However, I need to look at a map and see where the Pyrenees are. I'm not sure.
All right.
But that's an interesting question, and I will definitely check out the Pyrenees.
These are the things we are allowed to share. There are many kinds of treasure chest. You will be opening more than one.
Right, and
each will be on a different level.
Right.
Physical, astral, ethereal, causal, mental.
I understand. I wrote down right here, see if I could beat you to this, because I was quite sure somewhere along the line you'd say that the primary buried treasure that I would discover is another aspect of myself that I have yet to discover.
There is that, but you can create now. You have created a sufficient amount of energy to create now in this physiological endeavor the opening of those treasures on each and every level, including the physical. You can reflect and parallel all the different levels, all the way, as you say, down to the physical.
That's very, very exciting. I certainly am excited about hearing about that, and I will be excited about integrating it and making it more and more part of my, do I dare say part of my reality, as if it were not right now?
Thank you very much. Also, when you see the white plaster walls, there will be a very strong memory for you. Let it come in, as you say, through your sense of smell as well. For you may even visualize the paint that used to be on your hands as you mastered those frescoes.
Very interesting.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I just want to close.
No.
I just want to express our gratitude.
It is already expressed.
Keep in touch.
Have never been out of touch. One moment. We would, at this time, remind each and every one of you now, for various specific reasons, that in your endeavors of exploration of all the ideas of non-physical reality, that you remember that you chose your physical expression. And any time you find yourself becoming disoriented, unlocked from the physical reality, we would remind you to do something very physical in that sense. One suggestion we have given will be to allow yourself to relate to the physiological earth, to the idea of the growing things, the green things, and also for the idea of grounding yourself and orienting yourself for what you may call lively physical action. The idea we had suggested to another individual is to take a very strong board and a hammer and pound some nails into it. This can be a very, very strong meditation. You might be surprised. But orient yourself to the understanding that the physical reality is just as blessed as all other levels, or it wouldn't exist. At this time, to allow you to enjoy a little bit more of your physical reality, you may take a break. We will resume contact in approximately 10 to 15 of your minutes maximum. How's it going?